last few years where they've had this always believed the woman movement, I could safely say, no, I'm not believing them at all. They just take and make these accusations because somebody makes them mad and they know somebody will believe them, and they know that the police will believe them. As far as I'm concerned, their place should be, they don't deserve to vote, they don't deserve to have a workplace anymore. They just deserve what they had back in the olden days. Their parents choose who they marry, they stay that way, and the man rules over them. That's what they deserve. I would love to see you all live back in them days. You wouldn't last 2 seconds. You all would be crying and whining every single day. Back in the 20s is when women started getting their rights. And honestly, that was the worst mistake that the government ever made. Because it made you all think you all got some power and you can push it further and further and further. That's what you all have done. If anything, you don't deserve to be. Just like a woman ran for president, they think, oh, the first woman president. Guess what? I will never vote for a woman to be president. Ever. I won't vote for them to be president, and they shouldn't be governor or anything in the government. At all. They don't deserve it. They just deserve the little secretary jobs that most companies give them. That's all they deserve. Secretary, cook, cashier, things like that. Nothing more. They don't deserve an assistant manager job, a manager job, none of it. Because once they get a little taste of power, they all let it go to their head. Now back to this always believe the woman thing. If I was a cop and a woman came to me with an accusation, these days I won't believe them one bit. I would make the report out and then I would throw it in the trash. That's exactly what I'd do. Because a lot of them make false accusations, and it makes the ones that have actually had stuff happen to them harder to believe. And the ones that come forward and say it happened years ago, why didn't you come forward then? If it really happened. And you're all like, well, I was scared. Whatever. Whatever. See, back in the very early days of women don't have rights there, and you all want your rights. You really think you could persuade them over there to change that? They won't. And honestly, that's where you all should go to see how tough it really is. And if the government just took and squeezed the knot on you all would knock it